What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Three Reasons Why. We about to get wrap up the 2020 election, break down the tail of the tape, give our opinions, who we voting for, predictions, all that. We about to wrap it up because the next time you'll hear from us, there'll be a winner. So, without further ado, it's your boy, the 209 Tiger, and I'm here in the mix with.
CPP 209, born and raised Stockton, California, living in Las Vegas, Nevada. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Common Sense Marcus. 209 stand up. Straight from my mama. You know what time it is. Raw, uncut, live, always. Let's get it.
And like I said, we about to break it down, about to get into some pros, some cons, who you with, we about and more. So first off, gentlemen, let me ask you. Will you guys feel excited the election coming up? Relieved that it's gonna be over?
Leave. About time it's over with.
Scared?
Yeah, for me, I'm scared. I mean, I'm relieved a little bit, but I'm terrified. Cause
Get over with.
well, yeah, I mean, one way or another, you gotta get it over with, but I don't know if I'm terrified is the right word. I'm hesitant on what November 4th is gonna look like. Lord, God forbid it goes into like December or January, but November 4th, I'm hesitant because, like we were saying off screen, no matter who wins, the other side gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Gonna be a little upset about it. So I'm hesitant for that reason, but I'm definitely looking forward for this shit to be over. You know, good, bad, or ugly. Let's get this next 4 years going. Let's just get this economy back. Let's get shit going again, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the more most watched elections that I can remember. Like I think people just want to know who's gonna win. You know what I mean? That way everybody can just move forward and all right, we ain't got to worry about it for another 4 years, and they come back with X and Y and whoever else or whoever's president versus if Biden wins, Biden versus whoever coming for Republicans, and if not, two fresh new candidates. But yeah, for me, it's just more relieved. Like, oh my God, get this off the TV. You know what I mean? I'm tired of people talking about it, fighting about it, and everything. Dominate social media.
Uh, uh, I got a question for y'all. Hypothetically, if Trump or Biden win, what are you looking for the most? Like, let's say if Uncle Joe wins, what are you looking for the most in the next 4 years? What do you think that will come out of that? Like, yeah, Joe did that.
Like, yeah, Joe did it. I would say, yeah, Joe did that. It's more like me. I'll be like, oh shit, George did that. I mean, oh shit. You know what I mean? Shit. We ain't got a chance for the next 4 years because all this shit talk. Now he got control. He gonna make all the shit talkers pay off top. All these motherfuckers pay. You know?
Joe Biden he's the Vegas favorite right now. He's what, minus 170?
That's
Some
scary.
strong odds. I'd never seen that coming. I thought he would be like plus one something. You know what I mean? I thought he would be the underdog. That's crazy.
It's like
Joe
crazy.
Biden's almost a 2-1 favorite.
It's crazy. Like you see the rallies, it's like 4 or 5 people there, and then you got Trump's. It's like crowds. Like you fill the stadium, and then you look at the polls. They got Biden winning. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. But they say, what Trump say every rally he go to, that's fake news, that's fake. Don't worry about it. Go out and vote in person. So we're gonna see. But I know if he get in there, he gonna make us pay. You know.
But there's not one thing
like videos out. You see the videos that Trump showing of Biden, like from years back, talking about. I'm gonna try to take the cut with the taxes. I'm gonna take their taxes, their Social Security.
Oh yeah.
I already tried it one time. I'm gonna try it 3, 4, 5 more times. Like, man, who could vote for that, man? He gonna raise taxes and take your Social Security.
Joe,
Well,
Joe
Yeah.
can't be all bad, right? Like, you know what I mean? Joe can't be all bad.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the one thing you looking like? He got to. I don't know about if it's
Yeah,
him,
give
Kamala
us a pro
Harris.
for Joe. A
Yeah,
pro
yeah,
for
is there
Joe.
one? Is there just one?
And real quick, Kamala Harris, she was throwing the black people in jail left and right. She was voting for all them laws left and right to throw black people in jail.
No, she's not. She's not like. She's not well liked out here. You know what I mean? Like out there, especially
No,
out there in the Bay Area. You know, they remember her.
yeah,
From
yeah.
what I know, she's not well liked anywhere except her parents.
Like
But
she want to throw everybody in jail that's black, you know. So I don't understand. But a pro for me probably just to get this over with, to know what you got to deal with, basically, you know. To
Well,
know,
all right,
pro
fair
for
enough, fair
Joe. You know,
enough.
to know what's
you
coming.
don't like the way he wears his glasses at least. You know what I'm saying? He got some nice little jump off aviators. You know, yeah.
Those are Google screen glasses, man. He got from what he see through them glasses, he look like the Terminator movie. I'll be confused and shit. That's what he see in them glasses, man. He
Like
got
threat, eliminate the threat.
yeah, for real, man.
Oh man. Well, I'll kick one off then. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I had to think about it. Like, what's one pro for Uncle Sleepy Joe? The only pro I could think about is if you like a man that doesn't do shit at all, then vote for Joe. Cause I can't think of one thing that I seen or read that he did that was positive. So if you want to go to war, if you want to keep the system status quo, if the system right now or before the last 4 years, Obama system, Clinton, Trump's, not Trump, Bush, Clinton system, if that system's for you, vote for Joe then if you like that. But if you like what you've been seeing, then nah, I can't. I can't take it one positive for Joe though. Like man, I mean maybe that he got a minority running mate, but that was handpicked for him. They were like, hey, you would look good if you got hurt. So
Yeah,
I mean, I tried hard too. I tried to be like, let me see. There got to be one. There got to be one pro for Joe out there.
I
like
mean,
Oh,
Marlon Harris. Every interview they ask her a question, all she does is laugh. 50,000 kids died and da 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 da. Like what the fuck? Yeah, you say something.
oh, that brings up a point though. One good thing about Joe though, if on the coronavirus alone, like we all know how I feel about it, so I ain't gonna get into that. But on the debate, that boy looking to the camera like, "It's about you, America. We care about you." It's like his heart jumped out. So that's a pro, I guess. I guess as a pro.
I got a pro. I got two pros. Well, maybe more than that, but one, like I said, one is jokes. So let me get the joke out the way. Joe Biden has made it all right for Jim Carrey to come back in the national spotlight, and play Joe Biden. Have you seen those on Saturday Night Live?
Uh,
I didn't watch
He,
it.
yeah, if you watch the Saturday Night Live first debate, set town hall, whatever, Jim Carrey plays Joe Biden. So I was like, oh, it's good to see Jim back out there. He plays Joe Biden pretty good too, because he does that thing where he's like, text whatever, 330 Joe or whatever.
oh yeah, yeah.
But no, okay, Joe Biden. Well, at least he was helping women progress. I mean, he got Kamala Harris as vice president. I mean, that's good. I know he's gonna look out for the LGBT community. So I guess
He
that's
didn't.
good. That's good for them.
He told him to get Kamala. He didn't get that shit. And you gonna take this?
Joe says he's a devout Catholic. That's what's up. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He's a man of faith. Um, he seems to have a genuine like for the Latino community. Like, he goes out of his way to always compliment the Latino community. So it's like it seems like a genuine. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he's pandering to that vote because I just remember that fucking where he came out to the whatever conference and that fool played Despacito. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't play that on your phone. Like, Despacito. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey, that was his song. You know what I'm saying? Like he like yes, they go feel this. They go feel Joe Biden out here. But yeah, I mean, Nick said he's got some good things to say. Like he seems cautious. Like if something seems deadly enough, like he'll shut things down. I really don't have too much more to Joe Biden than that, but
well, on the counter, if Trump wins, I'll let you kick this off, Tiger. If Trump wins, what's one thing positive you looking forward to? Like, hey, that boy got that done, or he's gonna get this, or whatever. What's one thing you looking for if Trump keeps this thing going?
probably things going back to normal in society, as far as like just getting back to everyday living. You know what I mean? As far as like, I think he would kind of push that, like, all right, man, we have to get the economy going. We got to get people back out there. You know, People are going to catch the virus. They're just going to catch the virus. It ain't going to kill you. It'll put you out for 3 days, 4 days, or whatever. But you'll be good. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like just moving forward in a timely fashion. Like whereas if Joe Biden was to win, man, I think we could be shut down again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's where I'm like, oh my God. I mean, if that's what needs to be done, that's what needs to be done. Because as long as you paying me, I'll be like, all right, you want me to stay at the house? I'll be at the house.
What?
But but no, that's at least one thing. I'll be looking for if Trump wins. Things to get back trending. Into regular way of living.
What about you, CDP? What you looking for if Trump keeps this thing going? Like, what's one positive you're like, yeah?
One thing for him, it's a couple of things I got, but one is lift this virus, lock down whatever shutdowns, let us live, like you said. And then number two, I'm on Ice Cube level. What's going on with this platinum plan? Let's get this shit popping. You talking about it, you got it. Let's roll. You know what I mean? And when he says stuff, he do it. You know what I'm saying? So far, so good. Whether we liked it or not, he did it though. You know what I'm saying? So he got this platinum plan going on. Let's go. You got this thing going on for Black Americans and all millennials. Let's see. Put your money where your mouth is, like you say, Marcus.
I was gonna save that for later, but yeah, I was gonna ask you, what do you guys think about that? About the Ice Cube and his contract for Black America? Do you think like let's say if like we should roll with whoever's willing to meet those demands?
Well, before I touch on that, let me just give you, Trump 2020 positive real quick. I want the 2 or 3 people out there to support that boy to hear. It's just like you said, CDP. Trump do what the fuck he said he gonna do. I don't know the last president that said that. He said he gonna build a wall. That dude built the wall. He said he gonna get us out of some dumbass Paris trade deal, climate change. Got us out. He said he gonna make America great again. In his brain, economy wise, I don't know which way he was thinking. Boom, economy took off. That boy said he gonna take a shit. Best believe he gonna take a shit. Like for being a quote unquote politician, man, that's big for me. Well, what's that old saying? All I got in this world is my word and my balls. Don't fuck with me. Scarface reference. But that boy did it. He's been doing it. So that's what I'm looking for the most. If he says we're going to war with Russia, well, you better go out and buy some bullets. Because we go fucking go to war with Russia. Like whatever it is, that boy says it and gets it done so far. And the other thing I'm looking forward to, he said he's going to continue to drain the swamp. These career politicians, man, we need to stop with that career politician shit. It should be one of us or one of our peers as the fucking governor, not this dude Newsom. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that somebody from the people, continue to drain all that shit. That's what I'm looking forward to. But back to your original question with the platinum plan, uh, my thoughts. Was that the question? My bad. My thoughts about it or what? Okay, I just want to make sure. Well, my thoughts about it is like, fuck yeah. It, I, I look at it as like a business aspect. If I go to your house, CDP, and I leave a card, and I'm like, hey, I cut grass, give me a call, whatever, and you call me up and be like, maybe I'll think about it, I'll give it to you a week. And I go to you, Carl, with the same damn card, and be like, hey, I cut grass, and you're like, oh, you cut grass? Oh, come back in the backyard. Look, I need you to cut this and this and this and this. I'm going with the motherfucker that fucks with me. Not the what if maybe. I'm gonna go with the dude that's fucking with me, talking about real business, and gonna go that route. Anytime you put me on the back burner, I'm damn near done with you. And I think that's what the Democrats did with this Republican or this platinum plan. Like, hey, holla at me after the election. And from what I read, Trump was like, oh yeah, okay, I like that. You want to tweak it? Let's tweak it right now. So I'm with anybody that's with me, basically. If you ain't with me, you miss me.
Yeah, because Ice Cube, he's always been sharp with his business. So you know what I mean. I know Ice Cube ain't putting no shit out there that's bullshit. It's gonna have to be like from a businessman's point of view, So if he could get someone to roll with that, like shit, that it gonna be looking nice for a lot of people. But it seems the only side that's willing to listen to him in this plan is the Republicans. So I think when it's all said and done, actions like that are going to come back and hurt Joe Biden and the rest of the Democrats. It's like you could at least heard the man out, sat down, gave him a yes or a no or something. Now you done let him fall into your enemy's hands, and maybe they're going to show him this money. It's tactical warfare, just like I don't know what. It just happened to be conveniently before the election. Lil Wayne happens to, I've seen some Lil Wayne interviews where he talk about being so high he don't even remember being places or meeting people. But somehow Lil Wayne found his way to the White House to discuss a platinum plan that was bothering him, that he was on his mind so much. I find that hard to believe. I'm not saying he was paid off, but just listening to the man in his own words, talking about how loaded and how high he's been, like talking about how he's met Barack Obama but couldn't remember it because he was so stoned. So it's like, it don't really seem genuine, but at the same time, who knows? Maybe, but he just happened to pop in and be like, hey man, like this platinum plan is cool. So I don't know if that's going to be a trend. I know 50 came out with the high taxes and was like, you know what? Him and Little Pump was like, you know what? We need to fuck with Trump because these taxes are too high to the rich.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of a few celebrities doing that. I got a question for you because it seemed like the celebrities came out: Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Ice Cube. Besides being all entertainers or rappers, they all got one thing in common, and that's that they're melatonin. And my question for you is a little off basis of this. Every time somebody goes against the grain that's quote unquote black or brown, whatever, they get called an Uncle Tom or a sellout or a house nigga or whatever. Do y'all feel that vibe about Cube and the Platinum Plan or Lil Wayne or anything like that?
Do we feel what?
Do you feel like that them siding with the Platinum Plan and trying to work with whoever, because the media was quick to hate on Ice Cube. Man, the backlash for Ice Cube was huge when he just said he wanted to work with business. So do you, a lot of times when it's get on business stands and the people don't like the guy, like they think Trump's racist, they be like, oh, you a house nigga. Oh, you a Uncle Tom. You a traitor to your community. Blah, 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 blah. Do y'all feel that vibe yourselves? Or, or y'all think it's just business or what?
For me, them meeting up with Trump or going against him right now, it's kind of like what when Trump. You remember when Trump first got in, and Kanye West went up to the office immediately. Y'all
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
But well, I think it's like something deeper than that. But now Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying, Ice Cube, he still ain't admitted fully that he was Trump, but he's feeling him more than Biden. But my reasoning of why they're doing it, it goes back to that list, the execution list, the draining the swamp. You know, on that list, Kanye West is not on the list. You know, they say as far as the entertainment goes, Puffy, like the gateway guy, he's going against Trump. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get him. We gotta this, that, and the third. We gotta get him out of there. I'm ready for war. Y'all with me? And then now Lil Wayne going up there. Like shit, I think, me personally, to cut long story short, I think Lil Wayne went up there, took a picture and all that shit, like shit, I'm gonna roll over. I'm trying to save my ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Trump I think he went in there, like I said, I think I sent it, but I showed that picture of him and Trump, Lil Wayne and Trump, and I said at the bottom, I wonder how many motherfuckers he had to tell on before he took this picture. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what Kanye West did. He went in there to save his ass because he knew some shit was gonna go down. And, you know, that's why Lil Wayne went in there. Puffy, he going, we gotta go to war because he know he about to get that ass busted for all that shit he did. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. I don't think it's like anything. They say to us it's for the enterprise, but I think they met up with him more to save their asses because he draining that swamp, and they turn coming up next. So that's what I think.
Yeah, I think the Ice Cube one is more or less of like a mercenary type of deal. You know what I mean? Like he's not one way or another. It's not like he's fucking with Trump, like he's endorsing him for president. He's trying to get his deal pushed. Like Wayne and Kanye, and that's how they feel cool. Because I think a lot of people support Trump on the under. They're just scared to admit it for backlash from family, friends, people on social media, their bank account, their pockets, whatever. If that's what 50, you know what I mean? And like 50, if I had money, yeah, I wouldn't be in favor of 62% taxes neither.
That's
You know?
crazy.
Yeah, like Lil Wayne incidents where he don't support Black Lives Matter and all that with the police and all that. People don't believe, like, remember, when Lil Wayne shot himself playing with his dad's gun, shot himself in the chest,
Yeah.
gave up on him, like the emergency people gave up on him. One white cop said, no, we got to help this boy. And he helped him, and probably wouldn't be no Lil Wayne if that one white cop was there putting in work for Lil Wayne, to save his life. So now we fast forward to Lil Wayne saying, I ain't feeling the Black Lives. But people say, oh, you going against you coon and all this. This man got saved by a white man, first of all, and a cop. So you got to feel where he's coming from, you know what I'm saying? Before people just jump to the conclusions and go riot and all that shit, understand the story, It's like this last one with the dude got killed by the cops. I don't know his name. I think it happened in Philly or something.
Oh yeah. I don't know the name though. Yeah.
They show us just the part where the cops shoot, but they don't show him lunging at the police with a knife. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Show bits and pieces to rile us up. Like the dude that got shot in the car by the police officer. They just saw him at the front of the truck walking around. Well, show him on the passenger side of the truck getting off the ground from whooping a cop's ass. You know what I'm saying? Getting up off the ground, getting up, and they still telling him. Then he opened the door. He just whooped the cop's ass. Now he opened the door. They don't know what he's grabbing. You know what I'm saying? And they were there because he choked this girl unconscious. And he got like 5 different records of him beating that same lady's ass.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Tiger.
A lot of it is because Black people aren't afforded the same caution that white people are afforded, though. I think that's more or less because of, for every video where the Black guy's doing it, there's the white guy that's doing it that still lives.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what I mean? But I agree with you though. We're in such a headline grabbing time that you kind of just want to show the shooting. You don't want to, like, there was a guy that got shot in Modesto. I believe he died, and it looked deservedly so. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's there and like he's got a gun. I mean, well, if he has a gun and he's waving it, I don't expect the cop to hold on to the, you know what I mean, like a movie to,
Yeah,
like, to disarm him and safe. You know what I mean? And you got to do
yeah.
what you got to do. You got to go home to your kids. You know what I mean? But to get back to what we were saying, I do think, I think Wayne's, I don't know, like, for Wayne is like, it's just the timing of it is just kind of crazy for me. Like
Yeah,
like he just,
that's why I say he was trying to save his ass because he knew
yeah,
they,
yeah,
they
I mean, maybe.
they probably came and hollered at him like, man, you gotta, oh, you know what I'm saying? Either you do this, or we gonna hit you with this what do you call it? This indictment. We gonna indict your ass. And he was like,
But
I'll tell everything. And you gotta
I
go
think what I
and tell the world that you gotta go to. Not only you gonna tell everything, but now you gotta go in front of the world, take this picture with Trump, and say you endorse Trump to everybody. You gotta do it all. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what he did. I think that's what it was because of the timing thing that you said. It's weird for him to. Why
yeah,
not do that when Kanye West did it? Yeah.
yeah,
Why
like,
now? I think that's why now. That's my personal opinion.
Well, look. I mean, that might be true on the Lil Wayne thing, real quick. But one thing he did say in the article, if he was high or not, remembers or not, I don't know who wrote the article for him. But one thing he did say is that the reason why he's messing with them is because the prison reform changed. Like, he's been doing so much. So maybe in Lil Wayne's defense, he was like, I don't know if I'm fucking with him or not. Let me see his actions. And then once his actions started popping off, he's like, look, I fucks with him now. I don't know, the timing is like, dude, it's only 2 weeks away from the election. Like, what the fuck? Like, you could have came out 6 months ago when the shit hit the fan, or whatever, whatever.
you, you
Lil
know,
Wayne, he an intelligent dude, man. He was in school for like when he was young, like for the brilliant or some shit like that. When he was in school, he wasn't in normal school. You know what I'm saying? So he's a brilliant mind, man. So when he said he was high and all that, it's probably subliminal messages. You know what I'm saying? Probably, yeah. I was remember Obama. I was snorting coke with his ass. All that shit, like trying to tell us but not tell us. You never know with him. He
yeah,
says
because he was saying he was so high he didn't even remember being in the White House, meeting him or none. He was like, oh shit, well, okay.
like, could that be subliminal? Like, yeah, we was snorting coke. We was getting high together. Yeah, I remember.
I mean, it could be, but fucking bringing it all the way back to the motherfucking Uncle Joe and Senior Mr. Trump. What's one thing negative on either side that you're not looking for? Like, I'll let you kick it off, Tiger. If Trump go for another 4 years, what's one negative thing you like? Man, this dude, I know he gonna fuck this up.
Oh man, I'm just look. I just don't, seeing this dude on social media or always commenting on some shit that he should be too big for. Like, come on, man. Like, like if Game of Thrones is bad, he gonna tweet about it. And it's like, don't you got some other shit to do? You know what I'm saying? It's like there's some shit that's like, all right, cool, but it's like if something, it's like to the lowest form, like to whoever the person is. It's like there's some things you got to be like, man, I'm just too big. It's like a bully move. Let me just fall back. Because when he says something, he says it with an army of people behind him. You know what I mean? So it's like, or someone, or Marcus is just like, oh man, I got this nice shirt and it just says F the police or something. Well, if he sees it, he's gonna be like, okay, well, I'm gonna down this individual like some regular guy. And then you got all these swarms of people, you know what I mean, downing you too, making memes and shit. So like, I'm not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to, oh man, Donald Trump. Just, I don't know, hearing him, seeing him, pretty much. Because I'm done with the both of them. But yeah, maybe that's it.
What about you, CDP?
Mine is like he's saying a lot of good things. You know, a lot of good ideas and that. But I know also with good, there's the bad. You know, he doesn't really talk about the negatives, and I know there's a negative, but everything good. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I worry about. Like, okay, all this good, but what's the bad? You know, give me the bad news. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about. And I think the bad news is still the Dems. They're not gonna go away just because they lose. They're not gonna go away. Now they're gonna wild out now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's one negative. He's gonna be doing a lot of good things, and if they lose, they ain't gonna go. Oh, okay, that's it. Let's go back to work. Hell no. They gonna they gonna make his 4 years of living hell, man.
Yeah, I mean, to piggyback up, you took the words out of my mouth. That's the one thing I'm not looking forward to. Like, I I don't know. Like I said, I ain't been looking at political for a long time. Let's say like 10, 15 years. But in that 10, 15 years, I don't know a man more hated by this fake fucking media, this social media, than this dude. This dude could meet with a motherfucking fallen soldier's family, and they be like, "Oh, did you see how he didn't hug this lady, but he hugged this lady?" Like, what the fuck does that got to do with anything? Like, they purely hate this dude, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. Um, Kind of piggyback off what you said too. If you got all this, it's like the housing market. Like, he got all this great, 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 great. Eventually, a domino got to fall, and then when that domino fall, I'm like, oh, I don't know, I don't see it coming. So I'm like, oh shit, that might be hesitant, but I'm definitely not looking forward for this witch hunt. Man, first they try to get this dude with Russia, then they try to get this dude with Corona, then they try to get this dude with, oh, before that it was he touches women's pussies or whatever. He like catch them in the pussy or whatever. Like, then it was racism. Like, whatever they could get on this dude. Maybe the next 4 years, oh, he's too orange. I don't know what the fuck. So I'm not looking for none of that shit.
Yeah.
And I'll kick it off on the other side. If Uncle Joe Pop wins, man, I'm not looking forward to all the little girls in America scared. Let the little girls be, you know what I'm saying? Be cool, man. I'm not looking forward to the wars this dude might bring us into, because it seemed like all Democrat, like from way back to Clinton, even Bush has. You don't gotta be Democrat. Obama, all them except Trump want to be in somebody else's land, fucking with them. They want to start some kind of war, some kind of oil, or he already like one of the things. I'm gonna be tough on Russia. Man, leave Russia the fuck alone. We got problems over here.
Plus he in China's pocket.
Yeah. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to the taxes.
He
I'm
gonna
not
be
looking.
ran by China.
I'm not looking forward for the shutdown he talking about, because this dude's scared of the coronavirus, like it's the black fucking plague. I'm not looking forward to, dude. The list can go on and on and on. I'm afraid that if the other thing I'm not looking forward to, if Uncle Joe wins, I think they're gonna be like, dude, you seen this dude mumbling and dumbling around? He's not fit to be president. Let's put Kamala Harris in there, and I'm damn sure not looking forward to that. That scares me the most. That or Nancy Pelosi sneaking her ass in there somehow. Woo! That's what I'm scared of. Or not looking forward to if Joe Pop wins. I don't know, Tiger, if you or CDP.
If Joe Biden wins, I'm scared of mass incarceration. I'm scared of a crime with Kamala Harris as his vice president. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. One thing I will say that's kind of different. Like I said, I'll pick a different route. I don't like the way Joe Biden always says that. Listen to the science. I don't like that. That's a creepiness. Like, that's a con for me with Joe Biden. He has a creepiness to him that I can't really get behind, like delayed reactions and like uncomfortable smiles. It's just like, and he's always like, listen to the science. We gotta listen to the science. And it's like the way he says it is like it's kind of creepy. It kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, listen to the science, like what? Like, just because a scientist says something don't mean it's the best. A scientist could say, like, well, you know what? Technically, it's better if we have fire pits and burn firewood in the summertime. Well, that don't mean it's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? It's like I don't agree with that with Joe. That's one thing I don't like. He throws that word science around a little too much. Like it's not like, well, we could get this virus under control. We work on a vaccine. We'll play it a little safe. We'll go by whatever. He just says, we'll listen to the scientists. And I'm like, what scientists? You know, like, did we listening to Dr. Fauci? We just listening to some guys in white suits? But he's always like, listen to the science. And I'm like, nah, that's a little too much for me with that. Because sometimes we do need to get back to stop trying to outsmart ourselves as a society. You know what I mean? We forget how we got to this point. We're always trying to improve everything. And so it's like when you say listen to the science, well, that's all in hypotheticals. Because we don't even know there's no cure for the virus. So what science you want us to listen to?
Yeah,
Instead,
and if there's no, sorry to cut you off, there's no one thing I'm not looking forward to neither. On the last debate, he held up one of these little things right here, and he was like, "I'm gonna make these mandatory." I'm not looking forward to that at all. Like mandatory, like in my own house, I gotta be like, "Hey kids, how you doing?" Mandatory. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, CDP. What are you not looking forward to?
About Biden. Biden, when Biden get in there, you know what I'm saying? I know the gangsters is coming back to town, meaning the U.S. The gangsters is coming back, China coming back. Everything that Obama was doing gonna kick back in. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's just pause right now. You know what I mean? And them ready to mask up. You know, probably North Korea shit gonna crank up again because you know Trump got it right over them, Iran and all of them like kind of settled down. You know what I mean? You come back in ready for the war. You're ready for the war. Probably. Probably watch Hillary Clinton slide her little sly ass back up in there, man. Because it's rumored that they're talking about some people got some Clinton Harris posters, like Biden and Harris. There's some Clinton and Harris things floating around it on online right now. So probably expect Hillary to slide her ass back up in there. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to get up in there. That's been her lifetime goal. You know. And
Yes, it seems like it's been Biden's lifetime goal too.
I heard a little something too about the Clintons. Like they said Hillary and Bill that they're cousins.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh wait, I think you sent me that thing. I think.
I said I'm pretty sure I said it. But so it made a lot like like damn, he cheats all the time. I know Hillary is like just tired of that shit. You know what I mean? Just as a wife, you know what I mean? And then they said that it made a lot of sense. That's why you always fucking other people with all that shit. She don't give a fuck because they cousins. They just using each other, got a plan, just like they was running Arkansas. They trying to take over the United States and what I'm saying, on this power trip. They said with the Clintons, it's not about money, it's about power. You know, they they use the money because they know that's what people want. They just want the power. You know what I'm saying? And that just made a lot of sense. That, if I didn't get in there, you might slightly. Remember they passed that law of the president is too sick or the new amendment that Pelosi just passed. If the president is too sick or feels unable, or if they deem unable to run,
Oh yeah.
he'll be out of there and replaced. I think that's when they're gonna slide. He win, and that's why they're always showing him mumbling and fumbling around. It's purposely. I believe it's purpose. They're purposely showing us he can't remember, he can't talk, he don't know where he's at, all this shit, and doing it on TV so everybody can see. So if he do win, he get up in there, it'll be easy for them to deem him incapable, move Harris up, and slide Hillary on up in there. And you know how it's gonna go if she slide up in there. She gonna be running that shit, but she'll sit back and be vice. But she gonna be the one with the strings, though. You know.
Oh yeah, off top. She probably already the one with the strings, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, or the Democratic Party. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So we definitely not looking forward to that. I can agree with you on that for sure. Um, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I guess it's that time. You know, I mean, if y'all don't know the by the comments now, you know what I'm saying. I guess it's that time. You know, uh, Republican, Democrat. Before I say my vote, or who I think, if y'all don't know who I'm gonna vote for already on November 3rd, it's important. Go out there and vote, make your voice heard. But before I get that, I want to say, dude, if you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat, if you're independent, if I like Trump, I like Biden. What the fuck that got? Why you gotta hate on me for that? Like we all Americans. Cause if I like hot dogs, you like burgers. What the fuck we fighting for? Let's stop fighting. Like let's hope that Trump or Biden, whoever wins, helps out Americans. Fuck the red and the blue. I know they'll constantly try to divide us, but like we was talking about earlier, if big time, if you support Trump, you get a lot of backlash from your coworkers, from your family, from your fucking social media, whatever. Man, knock that shit off. You know what I'm saying? We all Americans, we all human beings. Help each other out, man. Stop the hate. But Trump 2020 train, man, I've been saying for months, all aboard. Now's the time, man. What I laid my defense out for both sides, and I'm a heavy Trump, and I support everybody else that goes heavy Trump. But if you want to go Biden, that's your voice, that's your opinion. I ain't mad at you. I might scratch my head, but I ain't mad at you.
Do you think Trump's gonna win?
I don't know, man. Stranger things have happened. Like this is what I'll tell you. I seen both sides rallies, and I seen Trump's rally. That boy got like college stadiums packed constantly, hundreds of thousands of people. I see Trump flags. I see counting social media like Trump, 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 Trump. I see Biden's rallies. 7 people there, or at a senior citizen home, or he was out there in Arizona. They were on the news like, where the people at? They had to play it off like, oh, Biden didn't tell people he was coming in today. Like, nah, nigga, nobody gives a fuck. So if Trump lose, like I said, I seen stranger things happen. I seen 3 billion buildings in New York fall when only 2 planes hit it. I seen strange things in my life.
I mean, but you know, the Democrats they're more cautious about the virus, so I could understand why nobody goes to Joe Biden's thing. I think like out of the two sides, that's the side that's more believing in the virus, like more of the deadliness of it. So I could see that, but Joe Biden, Trump, yeah, I really don't have a preference on who someone should vote for. I don't really like neither. I think it's like how Boyce Watkins says, like you either want a racist or a Klansman. Like either you know what I mean. The choice is yours, but they about the same thing. Unless we get this contract signed, then you know what I'm saying.
What?
Then maybe there's some money into it. But other than that, like I said, everybody, you want to exercise your right to vote. I'm gonna go vote, but probably not on that. Like on the mayor, I'm gonna vote for this dude Kevin Lincoln over Michael Tubbs and propositions. But the president, I mean, neither. I don't think neither side really cares, except for Donald Trump's. He got a platinum plan going, so we'll see what happens with that. But I expect Trump to win. I expect Trump to win. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be no drama in it. I think they have to scrounge it up and make it look like drama. Like, oh man, like this is a close race, or Joe Biden's the favorite right now. Trump's in trouble, and then election night comes, and I do think a lot of people, it just in general, aren't with Joe Biden. More like I think a lot of minorities aren't with Joe Biden the way that they want to project it. like we were saying earlier, I think what this thing with Ice Cube was a good chance to win the minority vote for them, the vote they've been lacking ever since Obama left. Um, but they failed with that, and I think that's going to cost them this election. I think Trump's going to win. Um, feel sorry for my family and friends that don't like Trump because they're going to have to see his face for another 4 years. But yeah, that's the way I'm thinking it's going to roll.
Shout out to your family and friends. But you still can vote for president. I got the ballot here again. Vote for your boy Raheem Rocky Della Future Cortez or whatever. The write-in. Vote for one of those people you never heard of that was on the ballot 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah. But I mean, there's no drama out here. California's a blue state. So it's not like I don't know what's gonna happen out here on election night. Joe Biden's gonna win California.
Easily.
This is like his home base here in like New York.
Yeah, New York for sure. Yeah. All right, CDP, bring us home.
Just whoever they want in office, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna put them in there. You know what I'm saying? Just get this over with so we can move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Next problem that we're gonna have. For me personally, I think I thought Hillary was gonna win. So I think Trump's gonna win, but we're gonna see. That's about it. I got a lot of stuff to say, but until this is over with, it'll be worthless for me to say because it's just like a merry-go-round, argument. You put up not an argument, but you put up an opinion, somebody gonna shoot it down. You know what I'm saying? It's the merry-go-round continues. So until this is over, this election, we really ain't gonna see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But either way it goes, it's gonna be ugly, and we have to protect our families, man. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared, be ready. That's all I can say. It ain't gonna be like when it first. It ain't gonna be like when it first shut down. You know what I'm saying? Folks are just staying home and scrambling for toilet paper. It's gonna be worse now. It's gonna be worse than it was the last time. And I wouldn't be surprised if they put something else out there, something else more crazy for people to get sick of, or you know what I'm saying, the coronavirus 2.0. You know what I'm saying? So just pray, be prepared, and strap your seatbelts on and be ready for the ride. That's all I can say, man.
They do say the second wave is coming. The second wave is coming, they say.
Yeah, what they say, like 1 million people got it in like 24 hours or something, or 100,000 or some crazy number.
I don't know. I'll end this with this. Like I said, obviously you know who I want to win. Good luck to both candidates. Second wave, third wave, whatever. God's in control. And that's that, man. Y'all be safe. Common sense Marcus out.
Be safe out there. Prayers up, Hit us on show us a little love. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Show us a little love on the Cash App if you can. At CDP209. You know what I'm saying? $ CDP209. And if you got any comments, you want any merch, or just say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up at the number 3 reasons 2020 at gmail.com. That's all I got to say.
And yeah, like I said, Democrats, good luck. Republicans, good luck. Hopefully your candidate wins. Everybody else, regardless of who wins, take care of your family, take care of your village, build up, stock up, get ready for the next 4 years of craziness one way or another. And then yeah, that's it. I mean, hopefully Stockton gets a new mayor, one that can turn some things around. We'll see what's up, because that's where I'm going. 209 Tiger, I'm out. Everybody be safe. Till next time.
Smash that like button, man.
Y'all stay safe out there.